introduction. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Geekheads podcast, where we talk about everything film industry related. Once again, I'm Knife, but this is TJ, and that's all old. This is our first entertainment in this month podcast episode because previously we just had these short videos. But we decided to turn this concept into a podcast episodes, and like the name implies, we are gonna have these once a month. Without further ado, first we review all the best that happened last month, and then all the best that's coming this month across all the platforms. So let's get straight to it. You wanna continue?
So we're doing last month. Do we have anything last month?
We had
of course
something.
we in this concept of this episode is we're reviewing everything coming in the next coming month, in this month of September now. And on the start of the episode we talk about the month of August, movies and series that came out and we might have seen, and what we thought about those.
So the movies that came out last month was Free Guy, starring Ryan Reynolds. Beatles Get Back, which is a documentary about Beatles.
Who
and
else
how they
on
made
it?
one of their albums. And the Suicide Squad, which is apparently a new movie. I know, they already had a movie called Suicide Squad, but now they have a second movie, but it's not Suicide Squad 2, it's just The Suicide Squad. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Weird.
If they had a
And
T
then,
on there.
I have no idea what's that about. And then The Prodigy, and I have seen none of these. Prodigy, I don't know. Anyways, then the series are What If, Heal Season 1, starring Stephen Amell from Arrow and Alexander Ludwig from the Vikings.
Nice.
And then Brooklyn Nine-Nine Season 8, which sadly is the final season, starring Andy Samberg, Melissa Fumero, Terry Crews, and so on. Only on NBC, though.
You watched this series, a lot, I think. So.
Yeah, I've watched it 2 times, I think. So I'm gonna go through these. Like I said, I've been really lazy this month when it comes to new movies and series, so I haven't seen any of these. Also, when it comes to Heels and Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I haven't been able to watch these since I'm in Finland, and they are not, watchable here unless you have VPN, which I don't have. The ones I want to see from these are Free Guy for sure. Whenever it comes to some platform that I can watch it on.
I was thinking about I might go for movies, but then I was like, nah, not really.
I don't know. It's just kind of.
If there was some cheap ass ticket day, because every movie ticket here costs 15 to 20 euros, which is more in dollars, I guess. So it's not really profitable to go movies a lot. So
I was thinking about it too, but then just for some reason didn't go. Like I said, I've been really lazy. And then from the series I'm going to watch, or I want to watch, is What If at some point, even though I'm honestly not interested at all, really, at the moment at least, but it's Marvel, so I'm gonna give it a chance still.
I was about to watch it because there's I think the episode 2 or something, it's about Black Panther, and it's the last role of Chadwick Boseman. Rest in peace. His last acted role or voice acted role. So
and then actually this morning I saw that apparently the last or the newest episode is about Doctor Strange, which is also pretty interesting, maybe. And then Heels is something that, as somewhat of a pro wrestling fan, I would like to watch, but I can't since it's only on Stars in the US and UK. And first of all, I like Alexander Ludwig and Stephen Amell, and I think Stephen Amell understands wrestling pretty well. So
Oh, it's a wrestling series. Okay.
Yeah,
Great.
it's a pro wrestling
I
series.
I have no idea what this is, but I might watch it if it's in Stars. Isn't that owned by Disney or something?
I'm not sure, but honestly, what I know, a
No,
lot
it's
of
lying.
All
Okay, no,
Stars,
nothing.
yeah, a lot of all Star shows end up in Netflix usually. Like Black Sails was Stars, so
Oh,
now it's
because
on Netflix.
yeah.
So
I mean, it's Lionsgate, so
yeah,
of course.
and but yeah, I don't know a lot about it. That's pretty much everything I know about it. But I still want to watch it if I get the chance. And actually, the same thing with Brooklyn Nine-Nine, the last season that will come in, but it will come in Netflix outside of the US only somewhere between March or April 2022. So sadly, it's a long wait for us.
Yeah, there's some TV contract or something that doesn't allow for outside of US viewing, which is sad, but you cannot do anything about it. So should we?
Yeah, well, I just want to explain. It's only on
course,
NBC. It's NBC's TV series. So they want to show it for some amount of time before they give it to Netflix.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking that might have happened.
Yeah. But yeah, should we go to the actual interesting part?
Yeah.
This is what's coming next.
Yeah, let's talk about movies that really somewhat caught and series that somewhat caught our attention. So we have listed them here. Of course, we won't list series and stuff that we don't care about and we really wouldn't even watch or we don't know anything about. So of course.
Yeah, not going through everything. Otherwise, it will probably take like a day to record this, and it will be the longest podcast ever in the history. So
yeah, so here are a few notable ones for the month of September, movies and series that are coming out. Number one.
Let's go one by one.
Yeah,
you can go first.
The number one is, where is my script? Yeah, Shang-Chi, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shang-Chi and the Legend of Ten Rings. And at first I have to introduce the movie. So, of course, if that title doesn't give it out, it's a MCU movie for Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I mean, the Ten Rings have been previously somewhat referred on the previous MCU movies. So
yeah, like Iron Man, especially.
Yeah, I think the short version, if I want to say movie, if somebody has missed it or somehow doesn't know what it's about, it's this character who is forced to confront his past and about something Ten Rings, I'm not sure.
Yeah, and also fun fact, it's a film based on Shang-Chi entered development in 2001, the year where we were born. So the work did not begin in earnest until December 2018. So they've been thinking about it this long time. And funny thing is, this movie could have come out before MCU was even a thing. This is really weird. Or before the Dark Knight trilogy, or before Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. So that's a lot to
I mean, yeah, sometimes
just think about it. Yeah, Shang-Chi, the first superhero movie.
Yeah, and I mean, first, this movie really didn't seem that exciting or something that I would watch. But you know, I'm kind of judging everything kind of too early. So I mean, now I think it might be lots of fun, and I think we will go watch this in theaters if everything goes according to plan.
Yeah. I gotta say I'm excited about this one. I think I might like it. Some people apparently have chosen to boycott this movie because of one of the actors or actress of Wafina has culturally appropriated Afro-Americans apparently with the black accent, which apparently is a blend of black and accent. I mean, gotta say I don't know about that much. Yeah. The funny thing is, she is from Queens, or at least this is her defense. She is from Queens, and that is how she speaks. And I had no idea why on earth would anyone full-time fake their accent also. I don't know. So I think this takes things a little bit way too far. Like, I don't know.
mean,
Somebody
cancel
doesn't like how she talks, so now they don't watch this movie that they have made. And I think it's sad because, yeah, like now you can speak a certain way unless you look a certain way. That's just, sounds categorizing for me. I don't know, but that's the way I see it. So I most definitely won't boycott this movie. And I actually think this will be praised just as much as Black Panther for doing something new and bring some variety into MCU heroes, which I think is cool.
Cancel culture is harmful, but you have to deal with it. It's
getting out of hand.
Yeah, it's getting out of hand. But
for some time now.
We are now getting used to it that it exists, and soon nobody will even care about it. Pretty much so.
Yeah, you should just ignore it.
Yeah,
honestly, you should just ignore it.
There have been some good things by trying to cancel some stuff, but cancel culture.
Yeah.
But I mean,
mostly it's been really harmful for a lot of people.
Yeah, it's just harmful for a lot of people, and it really doesn't gain you personally anything.
Yeah, I think Johnny Depp is the biggest example of, I don't know.
What do you gain by
hate on somebody?
Oh yeah, what do you gain by complaining that Johnny Depp shouldn't act on some movie?
Yeah,
just
I don't
don't
know.
watch the movie.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
Watch or don't watch if you're not interesting or whatever the reason is why you don't want to watch movie. But I don't know, the boycotting thing is like, I don't know. You just kind of force others or make others feel bad for, not caring about the same thing that you do. I don't know.
Oh, okay. And should we wrap up Shang-Chi and go for the next one?
Yeah, let's go to the next one, which is Dune.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
Or did you have something to say?
No. I was trying to hand off segue to the Dune, but
okay. Yeah.
and
going. Also the last thing about Shang-Chi is it's actually coming out today if we get to upload this on schedule. If we don't, then never mind, it's already out.
Nobody watches this and nobody even sees this on time, so it came out 3rd of September.
Yeah.
So it's in theaters already, just go watch it. Or I think it's also premiere on Disney Plus.
Is it the same day or is it, I don't know.
I think it's the same day.
Yeah.
But of course you have to pay for it.
Yeah. So the next one it's Dune, which releases on movie theaters September 17.
I hope.
And I hope so. Yeah. Finally.
Finally.
We've been talking about this movie in our channel for like already like a year ago or something. Yeah.
For a year, a couple of times, maybe mentioned.
Yeah. So yeah, Dune, title on screen, Dune Part 1. Actually, I didn't even know about this, but yeah, it's it's a 2-part thing. So it's an upcoming American epic science fiction film directed by Denis Villeneuve. It is the first of a planned 2-part adaptation of the 1965 novel of the same name by Frank Herbert about the son of a noble family entrusted with the protection of the most valuable asset and most vital element in the galaxy.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. I'm pretty interested in this. I haven't read the novel. I haven't even played the old games about the novel. So I don't know much about this, but there's a lot of hype about this. My father used to play the old Dune games when he was younger, so he's probably even more hype about this than I am.
Yeah, I think we totally should go watch this.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I personally got hyped like a year ago when the trailer dropped, and of course that pushed us talking about this movie a couple of times already on the channel.
Yeah.
Previous podcasts and stuff, but personally also I think I got more hyped about this when the trailer dropped than than the Star Wars sequel trilogy trailers when they dropped. I mean I got pretty hyped for episode 7, but
Yeah, I was just about to say like episode 7 when it came out, it's like motherfucking Star Wars is back. I never would have thought that they would have, make any more Star Wars movies. I don't know, that was just my opinion. So that came like out of blue sky for me, so I was super hyped about that. But
Yeah.
I'm still interested in this movie, and mostly because the amount of stars in this movie, amount of big actors in this movie, like
they're going big. They're going really big on the movie.
Jason Momoa, Oscar Isaac, a lot of others that I haven't even listed in my notes. But
yeah, I love if Oscar Isaacs gets a retcon from a kind of level retcon from being like a good character on this movie after flopping in Star Wars.
Yeah, and I think he's a good actor. I've seen him in some smaller roles. I think he's a really good actor, and I can't wait to see him in this one, and wait to see him in MCU as Moon Knight.
Yeah, Moon Knight. Yeah, I was about to say I'm so much waiting for him to just show up because I think
Moon Knight is super cool. It's basically like MCU's or Marvel's Batman, basically. Yeah. But
I haven't seen Oscar Isaacs anywhere after Star Wars episode. He's on 9, so yeah. Yeah. If I'm not wrong. But yeah.
Episode 9, yeah.
Episode 9.
Poe something was the name. Anyways, yeah. You have anything more to say about this movie?
I have one thing that is I totally haven't heard about Dune before the trailer drop, and everybody was there was the small hype. Then like, look at this trailer. Okay, I went to look. Okay, seems good. And you said about the title part 1 before. That there's a on-screen title that they might do this like one part, and then if this successes, then they do the part 2, which seems kinda the Avatar move to do.
Yeah, it's Cameron. The novel is so long. So
yeah, and they hired so many big actors, so I think they are planning for this to actually succeed, and they probably are pretty far on the development of the second movie.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah, because like Cameron with the Avatar 1, it was like, if this movie doesn't success, then it's one movie. If it does, then he might do parts 2, 3. Okay, now we're getting parts 2, 3, 4, 5 in the next coming 10 years or so.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And 2 and 3 are in post, if I'm not wrong, but yeah.
I'm just always scared when movie companies have these super long plans like Avatar now, and in MCU they talk about having 9 Spider-Man movies. I'm like, dude, you only have 2 right now. You have 3rd coming. What if you just,
I just cannot believe that stuff, honestly.
Yeah. The same thing was about Amazing Spider-Man series. They talked about having 3, 4, 5, but yeah, they ended up watching the second movie and nobody really, or most people didn't really like it, and then the MCU Spider-Man happened and rest is history. So
yeah.
But yeah, do we go to the next one?
I mean,
the next movie.
Let's go for the next one, which is... Do we have movies anymore?
Yeah, we have one more.
Oh, we have the next 007 movie, and which releases on September 30th and is titled No Time to Die. And of course, it's the 25th James Bond film on the series, and it's again headlined starred by Daniel Craig, and I think his 5th time acting as the MI6 agent James Bond, if you somehow don't know what we are talking about. And let me explain the movie a little bit short. In the movie, what we know, and I think James Bond has left, active service, and his CIA friend or colleague Felix Leiter, which is seen on the other movies, also comes to enlist his help for searching this missing scientist. And of course, then he gets back to the job as a spy or agent.
Yeah.
So yeah, what do you think about the movie?
I gotta say, I'm not really that interested in James Bond movies anymore. Like, it's super cool that this already like 25th, like how long they have been doing this. But for me, and this might sound harsh for a lot of James Bond fans, but and this is really unpopular opinion, but to me, like I haven't been watching since like Skyfall, so the last movie I didn't watch at all, and I just feel like it's the same, kind of the same concept over and over again. We just basically different villain, and then there's the different woman that she seduces or hangs around with, and then whatever happens to the girl, maybe she dies or doesn't die, doesn't matter. They disappear and never come up in the future movies. So I don't know, like that's.
Yeah, I mean these Bonds, like Daniel Craig Bonds, what I like is they do have the same storyline, kind of timeline, which is what the previous Bonds I don't think had, and which I think is much better. So like some characters and some storylines continue from movie to other movies, which is, I mean, it's more enjoyable for the viewer if somebody actually sees them all. But you know.
But for me, it's just like I'm not really that interested.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I've seen so many James Bond movies that I get it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I will watch it, but I'm not really that sure.
I mean, if I don't see this in theaters, I will of course see it in some streaming service or TV like in few years. But there is a slight chance that I might go watch this with my dad and my grandpa. My grandpa is he's kind of Bond guy. He has all the movies as the previous movies in VHS and the newer movies in Blu-ray DVD. And also recorded from the DV on his DVR. So, I mean, he watches this a lot. I mean, there's a chance that we might go watch this newest one. And I personally have seen the last two movies, so Skyfall and Spectre, on theaters, and the others on my grandpa's place like a million times when I was younger. But I mean, I might go watch this. I especially don't have any special hype, but you know.
Yeah. Do we go to the next one or?
I mean, I don't have any future notes or comments. I think I'm pretty clear and done. I have anything else to comment.
Yeah, neither do I. So, let's go to the Netflix stuff.
Yeah, Netflix.
Second. So the first Netflix series is Sex Education Season 3, which will be released on September 17. So the third season of this British comedy drama television series, which was created by Laurie Nunn for Netflix. The series basically depicts the lives of the students, staff, and parents of this fictitious Moordale Secondary School as they contend with dilemmas in their personal lives. And I know you haven't seen this, so I'm just gonna say fastly, it's something that I've been waiting for a while, for a long time. And so this always, it's just incredibly well written and full of surprises and very underrated. I feel like a lot of people don't watch this or don't end up watching this series because they are just kind of thrown off by the title. And they are like, this is probably not my thing. But it's more than just about sex. I just want to make that clear. Of course, it's a huge part of it, and kind of like, but it's basically the sex education is only because the main character and then one other character decide to do. The main character's mother is like a sex therapist. So he knows a lot about that stuff for a person that age. So he and then this one other student decides to give sex therapy lessons or sex therapy things to other people, other students that might need help for payment. Basically, they start like a business, sex therapy business. So that's why the name. But it's much more than that. It's really funny, a lot of dark humor, and yeah, it's just I think it's really well made, and the character development and all that, it's incredible. I think it's one of the best crafted Netflix series that I've seen. So
yeah,
really do recommend to everybody.
I mean, personally, I have seen some clips and I kind of knew what's the series about, because I think I have featured the season before on some episode, if I'm not wrong, on the original version of this series. Entertainment this month, but when it was a video version.
Yeah.
I personally do not own Netflix, and I haven't owned it for 2 or so years, like since the last season. Well, it wasn't that long ago, but when the season 4 of the Money Heist came out, and we are talking the season 5 in a bit. But yeah, I have no comment about this, so
yeah.
except that
I try to market it the best I can to everybody listening, and to you as well, if you get the Netflix back when the Money Heist season comes.
When I get Netflix next time, there's a lot of content that I want to see from Netflix that I will have to binge a lot.
Yeah. But that said, do you want to go to the next one?
Yeah, I mean, the next one on the list is what? The next one, well, I mean, we can talk about the Money Heist next.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah, so the next one in the list is Money Heist Season 5, and I think it's Volume 1, and it will arrive on September 3rd, of course, to Netflix. And the second part will come out, I mean, somewhere, is it next year or before Christmas? I didn't Google that before. But of course, if you haven't seen the series, is this like a Spanish made series. It's a Heist crime drama television series created by Alex Pina. And the series as a whole traces 2 long prepared heists led by this guy called The Professor. The one on the heist on, I think, Volume 1, 2, and 1 and 2 is for the Royal Mint of Spain. And the second 3, 4, 5 are for the Bank of Spain. It's a like other place. I mean, I don't remember why they're going to rob the second place, because they got like $1 billion from the first place or something. So
come on, because they had to make another season, so that's why.
I mean, of course, they had to continue the story, and the story is told from a perspective of one of the robbers called Tokyo, or their nicknames, of course, or yeah. But I mean, personally, I had nearly forgotten that this great series exists, and then I heard that it's coming in a month. I was like, what? And
well, if you're interested, they have like a documentary in Netflix right now, which is about I think the season 4, I believe.
I think I have seen that if it dropped after the season 4, like.
No, I don't remember.
If
I
it's
think
newer,
it's
then I haven't.
It's pretty recent, actually. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have to buy Netflix when this drops.
This.
And of course, this is the last season, so cannot wait how it ends. Of course, if it draws huge numbers of views, which I don't think it will. The first season did draw a huge amount of subscriptions and views, but I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
I've only seen the first 3 episodes, and it wasn't really my thing. I don't know. Like, I know a lot of people say you should watch it more and give it a chance, but at the same time, like everyone that has watched it, like my parents, my sister, some of my cousins, you, other friends, everybody has said they got basically hooked on this series straight from the first or second episode. So I don't know. I was just like, I'm not really that interested in this bank heist series, and then the style that they went for, like this little bit like over dramatic style, in my opinion, like little little bit overacting. I don't know if it's about the actors or if it's just the style they wanted to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, not my thing. I just didn't really got that interested in it, and there's so much other stuff that I still haven't watched that I want to watch. So yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I remember binging the season 1 or season 2, which is like, is it 8 episodes or something lasting for no, it's more. I like binge watched the whole series that it was. Did I then binge season 1 and 2 in like one day? Or something. I remember binging the series like real fast.
Yeah, I remember it. I remember that as well. I gotta say, with all this, you mentioning that the episodes are about an hour.
I think they're
per episode.
Long.
Yeah, I gotta say, like that's the usual for most series these days. But personally, I think it's too long for me, especially since like recently I have a lot to do. Like I have my own channel, although very inactive channel, but I still have it. I have this podcast. I have a lot of other jobs that I do for a lot of other videos that I edit for different people and companies. So I'm a busy person. So basically, and then I like want to do other stuff. I want to train. I want to hang out with friends. I want to play games, stuff like that. So I don't really watch series nor movies anymore that much because of the reason. Like I like to watch series that episodes are like 20 minutes or 30 minutes max because I can watch one episode while I'm like eating and then I go back to do my job, do what I do. So I'm really lazy watching like 1 hour episodes because I feel like I'm watching 1 hour now, so I'm like wasting 1 hour of my life. I don't know, like.
Yeah, I googled. I think I binged the season 1 or volume 1, which is 13 episodes lasting 41 to 59 minutes.
Okay.
So that's
about like
quite many hours in a
hours.
day.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if I did binge the volume 2, season 2 on it also. So that would be 21.
Crazy motherfucker.
Oh, 20. Something. 22 episodes or something. 21.
Yeah.
I don't do maths right now, so sorry. Yeah, but I think we are now.
Math is for calculators, so
yeah.
Do we go to the next one? The last Netflix
one. Yeah.
Netflix content, which is Schumacher documentary, which releases September 15 on Netflix. And to simply put it, this is a documentary on the life of 7-time Formula 1 world champion driver Michael Schumacher. And all I can say is I might watch this. I mean, like, I have Netflix, so why not? If I have time to watch it. I have no idea what's it gonna be like, but I mean, he's probably the greatest Formula 1 driver of all time, with like Ayrton Senna and Lewis Hamilton is close to there, but I don't want to put Hamilton there yet.
Not personally, not a real Hamilton fan, and that does not. That's not because I'm Finnish that there's Bottas and Raikkonen.
Yeah, right.
That's not because of it, but I just of course it's just you don't want to see the same guy win every fucking race.
Yeah. Well, I guess like that's the reason why a lot of people didn't like Schumacher when he used to be active on Formula, but like after that now he's become a legend and
I hope that guy recovers from his ski crash. I mean,
yeah, me too.
But yeah, of course,
who doesn't? Let's say that.
Yeah, I do watch F1, and this series could be interesting. And again, of course, I do not own Netflix, so. Yeah. Then there's also the F1 series, Drive to Survive.
You're gonna come here. We can watch it together.
Yeah. So. I mean, we should just do that. Yeah. There's nothing really. There's also
nothing really to add.
There's one more that we're gonna talk about in this episode, and it's a Disney Plus series, and on
Yeah.
the Lucasfilm Star Wars side, of course, because we do like that stuff. And it is Star Wars Visions series premiering on September 22nd on Disney Plus, of course.
Yeah.
And it's an upcoming Japanese anime anthology series created for the American stream service Disney Plus, of course. I mean, I don't know what else it would be created for.
Yeah.
And it's a collection of animated short films presented through the lens of the best anime creators and biggest anime studios on the planet. And of course, they are hoping that it offers a fresh and diverse cultural perspective for Star Wars and gets some of the Japanese or Asian market probably more interested. And of course, I think Lucasfilm's own animation, like Lucas Animation, is also doing one episode in anime style, which is kind of cool. So they get to do something else than Bad Batch, Clone Wars style animation.
Yeah. Did you watch the trailer for this?
I did watch the trailer for this, and I think I kind of wanna watch these episodes right now. I mean, first when they drop on the Disney Investor Day 2020, which the 2021 I guess is coming soon, Christmas time. But like last year when we got like the news for that this series is coming out, I kind of got scared because I didn't think this is going to be something good. I think this is just gonna be flop and terrible flop on like Disney Star Wars side. So, but you know, I'm gonna have to pull that back. I'm gonna watch these episodes when they drop on Disney Plus.
Okay. Yeah.
It looks great.
Yeah. When the news came about this series once again, like I didn't really think anything about it, but
yeah,
after watching the trailer, I will most definitely watch it because I mean it's Star Wars and it actually looked really good, like really good.
Yeah.
And as a Star Wars fan, it's something that I feel like it's something that I should watch. And I kind of miss out on something if I don't watch. I don't know. I'm usually not really an anime fan, other than basically Dragon Ball and Pokemon, you know.
Yeah.
But when I watched those as a kid, I didn't really know. Like first time, I didn't really know they were even anime. Like nobody talked about anime here that much.
Yeah,
so
of course not.
Yeah, but this series looked really interesting based on the trailer. And that was the last thing that we had on our list. But I wanna, as a bonus one, I wanna talk about one HBO movie that is coming out that I really want to watch, and that's Cry Macho when it comes out.
Oh yeah.
I hope it comes out in HBO Nordic because there's so many different HBO things. There's like the HBO Max and HBO Nordic and HBO this and that. So I don't know really that well what is the difference on all of those things. Anyways, when it comes out and if I can watch it, I want to watch it. I mean, it's an American neo-western drama film directed and produced by none other than Clint Eastwood, and the look of it, all the pictures and stuff from this. If there is a trailer from this, I haven't watched it yet, but yeah, he's also acting Clint Eastwood, so yeah, of course I'm gonna watch it. Like, how can I be a western movie fan if I don't watch Clint Eastwood movies? You know. But yeah, that's everything I got to say about that, because that's all I know about the movie. But that's everything. All the notable ones that caught our attention this month. And please comment what's your favorite, or what did we miss, or what of these you absolutely hate, if you want to be negative, but please rather not.
Rather not.
But if you like this, then hit the like button, maybe subscribe so you can listen to more of our podcasts and watch other videos that we are gonna make in the future, and maybe even ring that bell if you wanna get fully notified when we do upload videos.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Yeah.
Or you have something to say?
No. I just
Okay.
did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching, and have a great day, rest of the day, and hope we're gonna see you in our next episode or next video. But until then, bye.
Bye.